I was asked on one of my questions on one of the blogs, I believe it's Facebook, what happens if I've set out a goal, but it petered away? It was once kind of meaningful to me, but it's not as meaningful to me now. Well, there's a number of factors that can come into play. As you're pursuing goals in life, if it's truly an objective, truly meaningful, truly high in your priority, you will not let anything stop you from achieving it unless your values have changed. And that can happen. You can have cataclysmic events in your life that can change your values. You could have a marriage all of a sudden and have kids. You could have a crash, a car crash, and have a loss of a child. You could have a health issue. You could have a business that got burned down, fired, or hurricaned or something. There can be cataclysmic events in life that can initiate, in some people, not all people, some people get right up back up and just rebuild it again. But some people can use that as a catalyst to have a change in values, and therefore the goal that they set is no longer as meaningful, and they don't want to do it anymore. They want to do something else. So that's why I have on my website, the drdemartini.com, is to go on and do the value determination process and do it every 3 months, quarterly. It's free, it's complimentary, it's private. Do it. Because what you'll do is you'll keep current with what's really valuable to in case your values are changing. Because when you set a goal and your values are changing, what was once inspiring may not be inspiring to you anymore, and you may be changing it. That can happen. Or you've set a goal that's lower on your values. You went for a fantasy. You wanted immediate gratification. You found out that with immediate gratification, there's a tiger biting on you. You don't get immediate gratification. You also get challenges with it. It doesn't match your fantasy, and you want to give up on it because you're now searching for the next fantasy. And you're looking for immediate gratification and hedonistic pursuits. Either of those two things, either trying to set a goal that's not really high in your values, or all of a sudden setting a goal that's high, but your values change and now it's lower on your values. Either of those will lead to that same result. So you want to make sure that you set goals that are current with your higher values and keep refining and polishing and updating the goals to match where you are at that moment. And that way you tweak it. I've had a dream since I was 17 to teach and travel the world. The traveling hasn't stopped. I haven't gone to every country. I've gone to 194 countries. I'm still going on to some other countries this year. But the teaching, the content of the teaching is evolving. What was inspiring to me 50 years ago is a little different today. So I'm constantly evolving what is inspiring to me, but the teaching is consistent and the healing is consistent. So if you look very carefully of what your hierarchy of values is, that's the place to start. And to keep current with what's highest on your value, to keep spontaneously inspired from within to pursue things. Because the second your values change and what was once high is now lower, you're going to go towards your amygdala, want immediate gratification and be impatient. But if you keep it current with your highest values, you set more objectives, you strategize things, you live more objectively, you're more likely to achieve it and stay with it, not give up on it. So don't set goals that are lower in your values and suit for fantasies. You'll look for immediate gratification and you'll get bit by the unexpected. And make sure that you keep current with your values. That's why I do the value determination process and do it every quarter and take a look at where you are now and keep asking, what is my highest priority? What is my mission accordingly? And keep current with your goals along that. And anything that you want to keep focusing on, ask how specifically is what I want to focus on helping me fulfill my highest values. Keep linking it to the highest values. Either set goals that align with your highest values and delegate lower priority things, or go and take the things that are lower in priority, link them to what is highest so you see it on the way, not in the way. And that way you stay fully engaged and inspired and take action. If you don't keep things and keep going after what's really truly meaningful spontaneously, you automatically get resistance and start to get the polarities to distract you. And the second you go for immediate gratification, just know you're going to end up having sidetracks and distractions. Anytime you're infatuated with something over on one side, a pleasure without a pain, the pains and anxieties and fears and self-doubts and uncertainties come in to try to get you back on center where you embrace both sides of life. A true objective embraces both sides, the positives and negatives, the supports, the challenges, etc. Maximum growth and development occurs at the border of all pairs of opposites. So if you live in that state and pursue something that's deeply meaningful, you will stay focused on things and won't go through these vicissitudes of emotion about I start and then I stop. that usually means that you're setting a goal that's not really important. It's something for immediate gratification, and it's giving you symptoms to let you know to go back to what's really priority and to keep current with what's priority and keep refining what you're doing to keep it current with what's priority. If you live in your highest values, you'll spontaneously act. If you try to live outside those, you'll need motivations constantly. I don't want to live in a motivated world externally. I want to live from an intrinsic drive, doing what I love on a daily basis, delegating those things that need motivation to people who are inspired to do it. If you do that, you'll have an amazing life, I promise. Anyway, I just wanted to share a moment on that because just know that if you're setting up fantasies, you're going to have nightmares. But if you set true objectives, you'll achieve greatness in life.